Parts of England could officially be given drought status if the rain does not bring some much-needed relief. Last week's record-breaking heatwave has already pushed certain areas into the first of 4 drought categories, known as prolonged dry weather. The second stage is drought, and this is where England may be headed as soon as August, the Environment Agency, EA, has warned. The National Drought Group, made up of water companies, the EA and the National Farmers Union, NFU, is set to meet today to discuss how to protect critical water resources. Fears about farms are increasing as they struggle with a lack of rainfall and grass growth in central, eastern and southern parts of the country. Drought status could mean water companies, or even the government, may start restricting how the public uses water. This could see the first hosepipe ban in England since 2012, when 7 water companies asked customers to avoid using them. Southern Water, which serves Hampshire, Kent, West Sussex, and the Isle of Wight, has already applied for a drought permit which could see hosepipes banned. Although people would generally be allowed to use water outside, with a bucket or a watering can, they would face fines for using a hosepipe. The right amount of rain could prevent all this, but dry conditions are forecast for the next few weeks, with another heatwave possibly on its way. Although temperatures will not be anything like the sweltering 40 degrees centigrade of last week, London and southeast England are looking at 28 degrees centigrade to 30 degrees centigrade this weekend. Some have compared the current weather to the summer of 1976, when temperatures hit 32 degrees centigrade somewhere in the UK for 15 consecutive days. Old black and white photos look uncannily similar to images taken in recent days, with women in their bikinis in Hyde Park, desperate to cool down. At the time, the dangers of the heat were not as widely known as they are now, but the country certainly suffered in what was dubbed the worst drought for 250 years. Some 400 people were treated for exposure to the sun in a single day at that year's Wimbledon Championships. A forest fire in Epping Forest, near London, on July 6 was just one of the multiple blazes which broke out across the UK. Similarly, last week's wildfires saw London's firefighters face their busiest day since the Blitz. Typically, the fire brigade receives 350 calls a day, on a busy day 500, but they had more 2,600 calls on Tuesday alone. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe.